I want to react to it because Johnny is my boy. He's cool. I know him personally. He's great. His content is amazing. You guys think I make good content? No, bro. Johnny is an actual content creator. This video is called The Anatomy of Transformation. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you guys enjoy this video, definitely go subscribe to Johnny Star. He makes great content. And he's the most underrated YouTuber I know. So here we go. Lock in The Anatomy of Transformations.
In order to show growth in a story, the two main routes writers take are internal or external. With the internal route, you have your character change in an emotional/mental way, put their belief systems and ideologies to the test, and place them in a situation to express that change. One of my favorite examples of this type of character growth is in Matt Reeves' The Batman.
Best Batman movie. Controversial take, I know. Most people are basic and gonna say, oh, The Dark Knight. Oh, The Dark Knight's the greatest Batman. Oh, The Dark Knight's the greatest superhero. I know it's a personal opinion, but I'm going to say this. Heath Ledger carried The Dark Knight. Without Heath Ledger, that movie wouldn't be as good as it is. I personally believe, that's just me, I think the Batman, the one with Christopher, what's his name? Fucking, I can't, why am I so bad with names today? I'm so horrible with names. Robert Pattinson. The one with Robert Pattinson, in my opinion, is the best Batman. Because it feels most like Batman. It feels more like Batman than any other Batman movie.
From the introduction, we see how Bruce uses the Batman persona to instill fear into his enemies. But this has the negative side effect of instilling fear into the same people he is trying to protect, and inspiring others to use that same method to terrorize the city. But by the end of the film, our hero realizes the error of his approach and decides to become a literal beacon of hope. We see that fear turn to trust. While it is vocalized by Bruce through the narration, I think it's still effective. With the external growth, the variety of options are almost endless. Maybe you do a time skip, showing how the passage of time has changed the character and their way of life. Maybe they go from rags to riches, or vice versa. Maybe it's an upgraded suit, or a new haircut. They master a technique they couldn't before, or are able to obtain an item they couldn't have until they were ready.
Most Batman movies are peak, not gonna lie. Yeah, most Batman movies are peak. I feel like Batman consistently gets the best movies. Although the one with the Batman nipples is an L, the rest of them are pretty good.
Character growth.
I would say that for Spider-Man too, but I will say the Amazing Spider-Man movies aren't the greatest. Although Andrew is a great Spider-Man, the stories for those Spider-Man movies aren't the greatest. Monica Higa is the American Psycho. Okay,
or in other words, a transformation, in some way, is a pivotal aspect of good storytelling. When there is a transformation in one's belief or attitude, or a change in their entire perspective. Even we as people in real life, as we learn, we transform. Maybe our transformations aren't as grandiose as they are in some of our favorite media. There is some parallels that you can draw from some of your favorite stories. I don't know how much you consider this when consuming media, but it could be fun when you start noticing it. Actually, do you have any favorite character growth moments you can think of?
Yo, do a Luffy VR video? Well, I did a One Piece VR video. You should go check that out.
I'm not sure how this relates to your treatment, but I'm sure if I gave it some thought, something may come to mind. Thank you for sharing your interest in storytelling with me, Jonathan. Maybe next time I can
Jonathan is crazy, Johnny. Johnny, that's crazy. She called you Jonathan, bro. I feel like that's a little disrespectful.
Anyway, outside of that, we covered a lot of ground today. Sans the screenwriter talk. Before we end our session, I suppose the last question I have for you is, what would you like to gain from therapy? Is there something specific that you want to work on when it comes to your mental well-being?
Hello, friend. Yeah, I'm talking to you this time. Bet you thought that first part was for you. I gotta say, I feel like I'm gonna get decent mileage out of this whole therapy thing. I feel like I might be able to be myself around her, or whatever that means. And no, I don't think I'll tell her about you anytime soon. Doesn't really seem like a good idea, considering you're not real. Enough about that. When I was talking about character growth a moment ago, I forgot to tell her about my favorite kind of external growth in stories, specifically in anime and manga, the unlocking of new forms. When a character changes their appearance completely and unlocks a look and power to fight against their enemies. I'm obviously referring to the actual real meaning behind this term.
Wait, what is this? Bro has the attention span of a TikToker? It's called The Anatomy of Transformations. He's about to dissect like how transformations work in anime.
Transformations.
Dub intro. Although I don't know what that therapy thing was about, Johnny. You need to go to therapy. Just kidding. I love you. Seriously, go to therapy. I'm just kidding. I don't know what that was, though.
Design, ability, and purpose. When I think about my favorite transformations, all three of these elements are prevalent. The key is having balance between them. Though some put more stocks into different areas, it works
Titties!
out into
kidding.
one
Sorry.
of those triangle graph thingies. What are they called? Pentagrams? Let's see if we can capture
Is that a pentagram? I'm pretty sure a pentagram is the Satan one. I don't know though.
the anatomy of transformations by going through all three of these elements and chatting about our favorite forms.
Chat. Listen, question for this video. What is your favorite transformation in all of anime? What is your transformation? It doesn't have to be like for a specific character, but like in general, what is your favorite transformation? I'd probably say Sage Mode is pretty cool. I'm probably gonna say I'm gonna be basic. I'm gonna say Super Saiyan. I think Super Saiyan is the coolest transformation because it kind of like is the transformation. You know, without Super Saiyan, we wouldn't have transformations as they are today. And I'm sure Johnny's gonna talk about that at some point. So
while we're at it, it'll be fun. Well, fun for me. I'm not really sure how you feel about it.
Bro showing Beast Gohan, the most ass-pull transformation of all time. Also, L transformation. My opinion, though.
Understanding character design can get kind of messy. As someone who used to draw a lot in high school and in my early years of college, I don't
Ultra
fully
Instinct is your favorite? That's a good one. Super Saiyan, okay. Super Saiyan God, okay, all right. A lot of Dragon Ball transformation. I'm surprised we're not seeing any One Piece, Bleach, or Naruto, or anything else kind of transformations.
Understand what goes into making good character design. Getting the base design down of your character is a real chore, and that must go double for designing their transformations. So what are my favorite kinds of designs? Well, that's simple. No, literally, like simple designs. The transformation should elevate the base design, not completely overtake it or go way far off course, for me at least. For example, the godfather of transformation.
Yes,
the
sir.
Iconic,
Johnny cooked. He's cooking.
the legendary Super Saiyan.
Yes, sir. Look at that.
Spike up the hair, dye it blonde, and change the eye color. Boom, you got yourself a killer transformation. So
Yes,
much
sir.
so, you can see this very design philosophy in other transformations. Yeah, but that's kind of an old example. Ternary plot. That's the word I was looking for earlier. It's not pentagram. Let's try something a bit more.
Yeah, you did that. What? Yeah, that's Pentagram was crazy. KCM 6 pads mode. That's pretty good. Gear 5 is pretty good. UI sign. I agree. I'm also with you, Gotcha. I also like UI sign more than Master Ultra Instinct. I think the whole black hair is better. I think it looks cool. I think Ultra Instinct as a technique is cooler than Ultra Instinct as a transformation. If you guys don't know the difference, basically, if you transform any part of your body, that means it's a transformation. But Ultra Instinct sign doesn't really change anything. It just like, you just have Ultra Instinct. It's a technique, you know?
Or current. Gear 5, the modern Super Saiyan, is a peak
Ooh. I mean, I don't know. Okay. I haven't seen up until that part in One Piece, okay? So I guess I can't 100% rate it, but I don't know if I would say Gear 5 is the modern day Super Saiyan. I don't think there is a modern day Super Saiyan. I feel like Super Saiyan is the godfather, and everything after that kind of, there's no like changing the transformations. Like Super Saiyan changed transformations so much that you can't like rechange transformations again, you know? You see what I'm saying? Like, without Super Saiyan, we probably wouldn't have transformations as they are today, okay? And with Gear 5, I don't think with Gear 5, or without Gear 5, transformations in the future won't be different because Gear 5 didn't exist. Does that make sense? So basically, with Gear 5 being a thing, I don't think that's going to alter the way transformations are in the future. Whereas, without Super Saiyan, transformations wouldn't be as they are today. I don't know. I think Gear 5 saying Gear 5 is the modern day Super Saiyan is a little bit of a stretch. But go off.
Simplistic design, taking Monkey D. Luffy's amazing, fun base design and elevating it to god status. And all that's required is a white color palette and fluffy hair. While I am an enjoyer of his previous Gear forms, I may be one of the last defenders of Bounce Man, Gear 5 is truly something special. It's still Luffy, the character we all know and love, but with small changes that make him feel like an otherworldly being. His mannerisms and new powers are definitely
Yeah, so I do like Gear 5. I'm not saying I don't like Gear 5. I like the concept of Gear 5, how it gives him Tomb powers. It's like the ultimate peak of his Devil Fruit. And it is still Luffy. Like, he's really goofy and stuff like that. I like that all. I'm not saying Gear 5 is a horrible transformation. It's probably one of the best transformations ever. But I don't think it's the modern day Super Saiyan. I feel like that's a little bit of a stretch. That's just me, though. Just me.
part of his transformation, but it's so simple and striking that I loved it from the moment I saw it. And speaking of new powers,
I also like Adult Gohan if it counts. So Adult Gohan, you're referring to the ultimate form. That isn't a transformation. That's more of a technique. At least I would say so. I would say because he's not transforming into anything. It's not like his hair is changing colors. It's not like, you know how in earlier Super Saiyan days, when you went Super Saiyan, your muscles would get bigger. Like, his muscles don't get bigger. His hair doesn't change. He doesn't change at all. He just becomes more powerful. I would say that's more of a technique. That's just me, though.
for a transformation to be worth anything, it's got to be more than just for the look. A transformation is meant for a character to transcend their current self and overcome what is in front of them. Give them the power, strength, and ability to achieve a goal. And that very ability better be cool as hell. Now, you have your basic strength boost transformations like Max Potential Gon, Dragon Force Natsu, and of course, Super Saiyan. But personally, I think the best thing to give a new form is either a specific attack that can only be attempted during the transformation, or a specific fighting style that can only be done in said form. For the former, you can go with something that's like an enhanced version of an already existing attack, just like how Naruto's Rasengan changes and gets more powerful with each new form. With the latter, you can have transformations that are designed to take base characters who don't fight at all and give them the power to enter combat. I like to call them the Power Ranger transformations. Think like Sailor Moon, Attack on Titan, Kill la Kill, Saint Seiya,
Ultimate is just a power awakening. Yeah, basically, I agree with that. Talking about Hunter x Hunter, yeah, I mean, Adult Gon is a transformation for sure.
Ben 10, Madoka Magica, Tokyo Mew Mew. You know, I just realized I literally am just describing magical girl transformations. Whatever. The point is to give the character a form that takes them from zero to hero. Or, in my favorite case of this type of transformation, from zero to devil.
Ooh, now this is a dub transformation. Cause I'm being honest, bro, Denji can't throw hands without like using his chainsaw powers. Okay, this is funny that this is bringing this up because I literally just finished Chainsaw Man like 2 days ago. I finally got into Chainsaw Man, and honestly, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, Chainsaw Man is too cinematic." I kind of liked it. I honestly, I really liked the first season. A lot of people say the manga is better, which it probably is, but I didn't mind the anime. I thought it was pretty good. And the only gripe I have with the anime is it's too fucking short. 12 episodes, bro, that's not enough. They should have made it as long as Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah. I hope season 2 is a little bit longer because 12 episodes was kind of bullshit.
Denji's Chainsaw Man form is so cool to me. It exudes such chaotic energy. Denji himself is a relatively normal looking kid, the only outstanding feature being his razor sharp teeth. But the moment he pulls the cord, he becomes unstoppable. His head in the form of a literal chain.
Should I watch it? Yes, I highly recommend watching Chainsaw Man. It's good. The characters are good. It's short, so you'll be able to finish it really fast. The animation's pretty good. It's pretty good. I would say you should definitely watch Chainsaw Man. It's pretty good. Did you watch Solo Leveling? No, I've never seen Solo Leveling yet, but I heard it's pretty good.
Chainsaw and chainsaw blades sprouting from his hands, he is given the power to shred through anything. His attacks are so wild, free-flowing, sloppy, yet immensely destructive. He can sprout blades from any part of his body and even use the chains as a tool in his arsenal. Becoming Chainsaw Man is to become a weapon of carnage. The moment I hear the roar of the engine, I know I'm about to witness greatness. The ability that a transformation grants should be as striking and as integral to the form as the design itself. If you can achieve a great design and great ability for your transformation, I gotta say, you've done a pretty good job in my book. But if you want to take it to the next level, well, baby, you need the final piece. I'm sorry I called you that. I got a little carried away. I won't do it again, I promise.
Chainsaw Man is getting movie, not season 2. Hold on, is this true? Hold on. Chainsaw Man season 2. We're getting a movie instead of season 2. Chainsaw Man spoilers follow. Chainsaw Man season 2 seemed inevitable after the show's massive success back in 2022, but it turned out Denji and Ako's stories will be continuing on the big screen first. So they're basically gonna pull a Demon Slayer. I mean, okay, that's fine. Oh, that's kind of stupid though. Oh my god. You know what they're gonna do, bro? Dude, oh my, actually no, I don't like that. Because in Demon Slayer, bro, what they do is they release the movie and then half of that next season is that movie reanimated again. It's so stupid. I don't know why they do that. It's a waste of time.
The final element to a great transformation, the part that I think is the most important, is the reason for the transformation to exist in the first place. In great stories, all the moving pieces have a reason for being there. There's deeper meaning to pull from, and I think a transformation should be no different. The purpose behind a transformation is what really elevates it to new heights just above it looking cool. It becomes a story element in itself, and in turn allows the reader to have greater appreciation for the form. I mentioned Gear 5 as an example of great design, but it also works in this department too. Gear 5 means a lot to the greater One Piece canon, and its purpose to Luffy is to be a reflection of his free-spirited nature. The form is who Luffy is at his core. Gon's transformation, while terrifying, is literally a depiction of Gon at his maximum potential. What it would look like if he had reached the peaks of his power, and the situation in which he taps into it has major significance.
Adult Gon is peak, bro. When I first watched the Adult Gon scene, oh my gosh, bro. I still sometimes go back. Dude, I remember when my girlfriend was watching Hunter x Hunter for the first time, I remember like recording her reaction when she saw that shit, bro. She was like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's crazy, bro. Hunter x Hunter is a dub.
Significance as well. It's all about context, I guess. The why behind the transformation is very important to me. But I think the perfect example of a character whose transformation has purpose, the one whose forms are a reflection of his internal struggle from overcoming the monster to accepting the truth of his origin, is the boy whose name means strawberry. Ichigo Kurosaki is a widely beloved character for not—
Chat, should I watch Bleach? I think I'm gonna run a poll. I think I'm gonna find 4 different animes I should watch. One of them being Bleach. I don't know which other ones I should watch. I guess Solo Leveling should be up there. Which anime should I watch next? Let me think. Definitely Bleach. I know everybody tells me to watch Bleach, bro. I need to watch Bleach so bad. Okay, Bleach, One Piece, and then I guess a couple other. I'll try to find some other ones. What do I got over there for manga? Yeah, I don't care anything else over there. Yeah, I'm gonna run a poll. I'm gonna run a poll on the channel. See what you guys say.
Not just his cool design, his cool attitude, his cool techniques, but also for his internal struggle as a character. Ichigo, who just wants to live a life helping people and protecting his friends. Someone who will do the right thing no matter what it costs.
Vinland Saga? I've already seen Vinland Saga. That shit's peak. That is my number 2 favorite anime of all time.
In being someone great, he uses his power to stand up to those who threaten the lives of the people he cares about and protecting the weak. Along his journey, Ichigo has had to contend with the conflict of his inner desires, the combination of different bloodlines, the fear of his own weaknesses, the forces that transcend human comprehension. At every juncture, Ichigo has not only had to face insurmountable challenges, but also himself. And every single one of his transformations are a reflection of those struggles and epiphanies. Japanese. To be honest, I've never been a huge fan of Ichigo's forms from a design perspective. They don't speak to me like others do. They feel a little too messy. I prefer his more sleek looks like Hollow Mask, Bankai Ichigo, but I can't deny what his forms offer in terms of purpose and meaning. They have weight to them. From the dark monster sleeping within him in the form of his perfect holification, to how his Hollow Mask evolves as he gets stronger, to the way his Fullbringer form at the beginning looks more like his Soul Reaper outfit. Ichigo wears his heart on his sleeves, literally.
How many transformations does this dude have? Jesus. He's kind of spoiling it, though. I don't know. I kind of want to watch Bleach, bro. I need to run
And that
a
is
poll.
something to be commended from a writing perspective. Okay, well, that's all the elements in a nutshell. That sure was fun, wasn't it? There's a lot you can learn just by looking at design choices for transformations. Say what you will about anime and manga or shonen in general, but a lot of time and effort is put into making these series what they are. Some may see transformations.
Forgot about JoJo. Just continued JoJo Bizarre Adventure Part 5. I mean, I just don't care about JoJo. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't care about JoJo. Like, after Part 3, I just don't really care. I'm gonna be honest. That's just me, though. Maybe eventually, but I just don't really care about it right now. You watch Food Wars? I think I'm good off that. Isn't that basically just porn?
Is just a tool for cool factor. But if you look beneath the
Do you
outer
like
layer,
sports anime? No, I'm good off of sports anime. Because I can predict exactly what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. Okay, for example, Haikyuu, okay? Listen, I don't know any of the characters' name, but this is how it's gonna happen. They're playing volleyball, right? And they're playing. Okay, I need you guys to close your eyes. Okay, this is what's going down in Haikyuu. Okay, they're playing in the championship. The home team, which is the main characters, and the away team. But the away team is undefeated, and the home team has lost a couple of games. Who's gonna win? Couple seconds left on the clock. The ball is about to touch the ground. Oh, slow motion. Can I reach the ball just in time? Maybe if I just go a little further, I can hit the ball. Like, I don't care. Like, that's exactly what's gonna fucking... Same with Blue Lock. I just describe exactly what fucking happens in every sports anime. The only sports anime I would ever watch is probably Slam Dunk or Hajime no Ippo. I don't really care about anything else.
We'll see where their true beauty lies, or at least that's what I think. Plus, it's fun talking about all the different transformations that I like. I mean, none of them were my favorite, but no biggie. What's with that look? You want to know what my favorite transformation is? Well, I've given this one some thought, and I think the answer for me...
He's gonna say
is
One Piece
as clear as
transformation.
day.
He's gonna say One Piece. I already know. He's gonna say One Piece. He's gonna say Dragon Ball? Bro's actually gonna say Dragon Ball? I'm not gonna lie, Johnny. Johnny, if you say your Dragon Ball transformation is your favorite transformation, that's crazy, because I know you're the biggest One Piece me rider.
Scouters say about his power level. It's over 9,000!
Okay, hold on. Johnny might actually cook right now. Johnny might actually be cooking.
There is a common narrative in the anime community that I really don't like surrounding Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is, as I'm sure you're aware, a widely beloved and popular series. It's everywhere. You can't escape it. It's worked its way into the social consciousness, from memes to movie references to merchandise to Thanksgiving parades. It's kind of hard to believe that this series was once
Is
just
Johnny
a
cooking? I
simple
don't know. I think he
story
is.
about a young boy.
Is he about to
going
say
on an
Dragon Ball is
adventure to
his...
find a couple of
one of the
mystic
Dragon Ball
balls?
transformations is his
For
favorite
me, I
transformation?
feel like
Because that'd be
Dragon Ball
wild.
has always been there. I remember being a young, impressionable 6-year-old kid sitting in front of my CRT on a Friday afternoon, waiting to see if Goku would beat Frieza in time. Now being at the big age of 26, arguing with my friends on Discord if Satoru Gojo could beat Goku. The passage of time is pretty
Goku
funny.
would slam Gojo, okay? Goku would slam Gojo. That's not even a difficult question to ask.
When you think about it. I really like Dragon Ball. Sure, there are plenty other series that I love more, but it will always hold a special place in my heart. But there's a problem with the series reaching the heights of popularity that Dragon Ball has. For a series being as endless as it feels, the beauty of what made the series as good as it was starts to get lost. With every new game, spin-off, movie, history starts to become
I agree.
a
I
bit
think he's starting to cook, bro. I do think they kind of went too far with Dragon Ball. I think Super, like, I would say the majority of Super is ass. I would say probably 80 to 90% of Super is ass. Okay? We got Super Saiyan. Okay, we're talking about transformation. Super Saiyan God. I think Super Saiyan God is pretty cool. Super Saiyan Blue. You guys know how I feel about Super Saiyan Blue. I think it's a stupid transformation. Ultra Instinct dub transformation. Other than that, I don't care for Piccolo's transformation. I don't care for Gohan's transformation. I don't care for Ultra Ego. I think Dragon Ball should have ended with Z. And if they're gonna keep going with Dragon Ball, they should have done like a spin-off, like maybe like a Trunks spin-off in his timeline, or just something different. I don't know. I just feel like, or maybe go past Z. If you want to keep going, go past Z, and don't make Goku the main character. Make Goten the main character, Trunks the main character, Gohan the main character. Goku's done. He's done. Get him out of the story somehow.
Revisionist. People start to say things like Dragon Ball was never that great. The fights were the only good part. The storytelling in Dragon Ball was always weak.
It's not though, bro. It's not. The story, especially in Z. Maybe in Super, but especially in Z. Bro, Goku dies in the first 4 fucking episodes, bro. Oh my gosh. And then he has to go train with King Kai, because if he doesn't, then Vegeta and Nappa are going to destroy all over Earth, and everybody Goku loves and knows is going to fucking die. And then when they do come down, everybody fucking dies besides Krillin and Gohan. And so now they have to go to Namek. They have to go to a fucking alien planet in order to bring everybody. Like, it's crazy, bro. And then they fight Frieza, the dictator of the universe. Dude, what do you mean? That's a cool fucking premise.
Akira Toriyama created a story that was capable of standing the test of time. A tale that almost could live forever and has continued through series like GT and Super. It has cultivated a generation of people who have never seen what the series used to be. It has also caused the generation that was there from the start to forget what made the series.
I can't wait for Oob to be, exactly. Oob could be the MC. I don't care, bro. Oob could be the MC. Goten and Gohan and Trunks could be like the second MCs or whatever. Like, bro, like Goku, like I understand, like Toriyama, you don't like when Goku's not the MC, but listen, bro, like Gohan should have been the MC after the Cell Saga anyway. So I mean, we can just talk about that all day, but you know.
Special. I have to admit, it happened to me too. I started to forget. But in 2023, I decided to revisit the series. My read-through of Dragon Ball from start to finish was an absolute blast. I forgot how funny, adventurous, intense, and creative this series could be. There are certainly a number of moments I could pick from to illustrate why Dragon Ball is so great. For as much as I was enjoying reading through DB all the way to Z, there is one moment where it truly made sense to me. A moment that embodies the essence of Dragon Ball to me. That moment also happens to introduce my favorite transformation.
Oh, Super Saiyan 2, that's crazy.
And I won't watch this anymore!
Great transformation. Peak. We're witnessing peak right now, chat. This is peak. Peak! Peak! Look at this peak, bro. It's peak. I know.
Gohan's transformation into Super Saiyan 2
I know.
is my favorite transformation of all time. To
That's
me,
crazy,
it is
Johnny.
perfect for so many reasons. Not
That's
only
crazy.
does it look incredibly striking, taking the basic elements of Super Saiyan and turning them up to 100. Not only does it unlock incredible strength for Gohan to the levels we have not seen up to this point, as well as giving us some of Gohan's most iconic moves to date. But the main reason, the core of it all, is what it represents. Its purpose. Gohan reaching Ascended Saiyan.
I miss old Gohan, man. Yeah, I agree. Although he may be coming back with, I don't know if you guys have seen the new chapters of Super, but Gohan's back. He's pretty strong again, although I think I think the way Gohan came back is stupid. I don't like his new transformation. It's stupid. It's the biggest ass pull. I think it looks stupid as well. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like what should have happened was Gohan, like, okay, listen, chat. Let me know if you guys like this. Let me know if you guys like this, my idea better, or if you guys like the current Beast Gohan better. So listen, we still, you know how Gohan is half Saiyan, half human? Well, listen up, chat. You give Gohan his own transformation, which is that's what they did with Beast Gohan. I don't know why they called it Beast anyway. But listen, Gohan controls his Great Ape form, and they make Super Saiyan 4 canon. But the thing is, only Gohan can achieve this form because he's half human, half Saiyan. I guess Goten and Trunks can achieve it too, but let's just say they never do, just because Gohan's fucking him. So they basically make Super Saiyan 4 canon, and Gohan's able to control his Great Ape form into like his own original human form, right? And then he can go Super Saiyan on top of that, and to make it look like Super Saiyan 4 or whatever, you know? So I feel like that would have been better, and then they could have called it Beast Gohan. I feel like that would have been a great I feel like that would have been better than what we got. What we got is basically Ultra Instinct with red eyes. It's stupid. And also, it makes no sense. He just got it just because he was angry. It's stupid. I don't like it. I don't like Beast. I don't like the current Beast Gohan. It's stupid. I don't know. I think it's stupid.
Saiyan is the embodiment of all the character work Toriyama poured into him since the start of Z. Gohan's journey throughout Dragon Ball is truly something to behold. This is a boy who is introduced to us as a complete opposite of his father. Quiet, polite, gentle. He cried, he screamed, kidnapped, and stricken by fear. Gohan was framed in a way to not be taken seriously. Sure, he is
Super Saiyan 4 is peak. It single-handedly carried end of GT. I agree. I think they should have made Super Saiyan 4 canon somehow. I do think they should have made it. That's what I'm saying, bro. You should have given Gohan. That's what I'm saying, bro. It would have been peak. They should have gave Beast Gohan. They should have turned Beast Gohan into Super Saiyan 4. Obviously, they don't have to call it Super Saiyan 4 because that's not what it would have been. But you just explain it through like, oh, Gohan is able to control his gray ape form into his human form, and that's why he looks like a monkey, but like he's like a human. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. And then they could have still called it Beast Gohan because he looks like a fucking monkey. He's a fucking beast. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that's cool.
The son of Goku, the warrior of Earth, but this kid seemingly had no interest in being like his father. But then we are given glimpses, moments of Gohan's destructive, explosive power, peeks into what lies beneath the surface. As he grows and matures, Gohan bears witness to what it means to be a fighter, a warrior. He follows in his father's footsteps to help his friends and grow stronger with every situation. It's really fascinating to read Z from this perspective. When you allow yourself to pay more attention to how the narrative pushes Gohan to the forefront with every passing encounter, it becomes more and more clear what Toriyama had planned for him. His training with Piccolo, him spiking the spirit bomb at Vegeta, saving Dende. Gohan is given moments to let his tenacity and strength of will shine through, shocking everyone at what he is capable of. Everyone except Goku.
This is making me want to rewatch Dragon Ball. I'm gonna be honest, Chad. This is making me want to rewatch Dragon Ball. Because Dragon Ball is just peak.
I guess it comes as no surprise, but it truly is heartwarming to see how much Goku believes in his son. He encouraged Gohan, praised him for his hard work, and would egg him on to go further. I like to imagine the moment Goku held Gohan in his arms for the first time, and think if he saw what Gohan would grow up and achieve. By the time we reach the start of the Cell games, Gohan has now achieved Super Saiyan. It's clear Gohan underwent rigorous training in the hyperbolic time chamber, but by this point, the spotlight for who will defeat Cell was still on Goku. Everyone, even the prideful Vegeta, is waiting with bated breath to see if Goku can defeat this foe like he's always done. But once Goku backs down and throws in the towel, the spotlight immediately shifts and beams directly on son Gohan. I always had an affinity for underdog characters, but Gohan was particularly cool to me. Despite his small stature, despite how scared he got, he would find the power to stand up and fight, even if it had to be forced out of him.
See, this is what I'm saying, bro. Gohan was such a peak character, and then I'm gonna be honest, Toriyama kind of ruined him in the Buu saga. I think Gohan should have been the one to defeat Buu. I think with the help of Goten and Trunks, maybe like fused or something, I feel like Gohan should have been the one to defeat Cell. Bringing back Goku was kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Rest in peace, the GOAT, because, you know, Toriyama was the GOAT. But, like, yeah. I think Gohan should have been the one to defeat Buu with his ultimate form. Because, bro, they kind of dragged on the Buu saga for so long. Like, we thought Gotenks was going to be able to do it because he went Super Saiyan 3. And then we thought Ultimate Gohan, or we thought Majin Vegeta was going to be able to do it. He couldn't do it. And then we thought Goten and Trunks was going to be able to do it when they fused. And then we thought Ultimate Gohan was going to be able to do it. He couldn't do it. And then we thought Goku and Gohan were going to fuse, but they couldn't. And then Vegeta and Goku fused to become Vegito, and he couldn't do it. And then Goku finally does it with the Spirit Bomb. It took forever. I feel like Toriyama Loki didn't know how to end the Buu saga. I'm going to be honest. I feel like he didn't know how to end the Buu saga.
Watching his character development gave me a sense of hope for myself. I often hear people say that they want to be like Goku or Vegeta or Trunks, but personally, I always wanted to be like Gohan, to work hard, push past my fears, help people, and find that hidden strength within me, and when the moment finally comes, to transform into a hero. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is what makes Dragon Ball special. The storytelling in this series is far greater than what consumers today give it credit for. The character growth, subtext, and nuance of this series can easily be
if Gohan, Goten, and Trunks could do it, I could finally put rest to Goku's character. I like exactly, bro, exactly. Because the whole point of Goku leaving in the Cell arc and killing himself was because he wanted the next generation to be the ones to defend Earth. That was the whole point. That's why he sacrificed himself, because he knew Gohan was ready. He knew Gohan was ready and was gonna grow up to be able to defend Earth. But then he just comes back anyway. It's pretty stupid. You got a new member in the Discord. Thanks, Miker.
Missed by those who aren't looking. Just because it's simple or about battles doesn't mean it isn't capable of being profound. After having to watch his friends and family brutally beaten by the Cell Juniors, Gohan is stricken with fear once again, doubting himself in the heat of battle, unsure if he can live up to the expectations his father placed on him. But with final parting words from Android 16, someone who shared Gohan's love for Earth and all living things, the seal is finally released. Transcendent power erupts from Gohan, and he dons his new form. The representation of everything this character has been through up to this point. The one character who could truly surpass his father and all Saiyans before him. Gohan has now become the only remaining protector of Earth. Thank you, Gohan. You inspire me. You give me hope that one day I'll achieve my very own transformation.
Damn, that was deep, bro. That was deep. Was that it? Hey, in loving memory of Akira Toriyama. That's crazy, bro. Hey, can I get a dub in the chat, bro? That was a great video. See you in Otherworld. Damn. Hey, dub video, Johnny. As always, Johnny's probably the most underrated YouTuber I know of all time.